the little lure. Hey guys, how's it going? So, another day, another video, of course. Now, today's video is really cool because what I did was, I really like the idea of the anglerfish. It's this really cool fish that sits with this nice, bright, glowy little bit to allure the other fish in. And just as they get closer, like that, he grabs it and eats it. So, I got out my clay and decided to make an anglerfish. And it was fun. So, a couple things before we get started. If you don't mind, you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, it would be nice if you hit the like button. Also, it'd be really super cool if you could hit that bell for notification, because that means the ding dong, you know when I'm on. Now, let's sit back and watch me make an anglerfish out of clay. All right, I have a base, wire cutters, wire, more wire, clay, tools. Oh yeah, tools, more tools, tin foil, and masking tape. And then, I know, some glass eyes. I think they would look fantastic. I think the next thing I need to do is to start to sculpt. So, this is what I'm going to sculpt. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to sculpt. What's it going to be? Well, you will be surprised. Now, I need to add this to it. Oh, see, got my wire. So I think I'm going to add this into the side. And that, get that in there. All right. And then hopefully don't drop whatever I just dropped. And then I'm going to put that into this side. And then I'm going to put this on top, like that. And then I'm going to make the tail go in here like this. Right? Okay, watch. You're gonna... I'm upstairs, or downstairs, dear. Talking on the video.
Oh, okay.
Never mind? Okay. I'm not gonna mind. I don't know what you want. I don't need to find out right now. I do care. You thought I was gonna say I didn't care. I do care. My wife's beautiful. She's amazing. All right. So, you are now knowing exactly what I'm going to do. I know you can tell just by looking at what I'm doing that you're saying to yourself, Paul, you are going to make an anglerfish. That's right, I'm going to make an anglerfish. So there's going to be the fins back there, fins on the side, fins, the tail fin, big mouth wide open, and then there's going to be teeth hanging out, and then I'm going to use the glass eyes, right, for the eyes. It'll look so super cool. So let's get ready and watch. So at this point here, I've worked out basically how the fish is going to look, right? Its overall shape, its big mouth, where the eyes are going to be. I did the fins, right, with the wire, put on the back fin, right? Used a little bit cheaper clay on the bottom because you're not going to see it. And then I'm going to start to actually work it smooth, and then I will add my details. Yeah, one little thing here is when I put in the fins on the side, I added some smaller wire because when you're putting the clay on, it's just going to fall through. So you need something there to support it, so it gives it a bit of thickness there and support, right? So make sure that happens, okay guys? Some of these times where you're doing stuff, you forget that, oh, wait a minute, I should have mentioned that or mentioned that to you guys. And that's what I did. I forgot to mention something. And hopefully I don't need to do as much here. Maybe I put a little piece of wire in between there too. And I will be doing that actually. So, as you can see, it's slowly starting to take shape. I'm really liking where it's going right now. So a little bit more smoothing out and a little bit more adding and subtracting clay. And then once I get to that point where I'm really happy with everything, then as I say, I will start to add in the details. So right now it's just a matter of finding what's the balance on that. I think my fish looks happy. Okay guys, details are in, things are looking really good. The eyes are ready for being put in, but it is the mouth, the teeth, that are going to be the situation that's going to take a bit of thinking. So, I've got to make some teeth, and I'll get started on that right away. And it shouldn't be that hard. Basically what I'm going to do here is I am going to make a whole bunch of teeth, and I have my clay right here, so this will be about the length of a tooth, right? But I also will do some that will be tiny and smaller, or even thinner. But I'm going to have to sit here and place them and kind of figure out what's going to work, and then how I'm going to install them to make them look right. So guys, I have figured out something for the teeth for the bottom, but not for the top. So what I've got going is I made individual teeth. I baked them and then I stuck them in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some details so they push together, and then I'm going to run some clay in the back so that they've got lots of support so they're stuck in there. I don't really want to individually glue them in, but I might have to on the top. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen for the top first. Okay, but the bottom, I think I got it. So as you can see, I have basically put the teeth in, and what I did was I basically put a lip around the front of clay, and then I pushed onto it, and then I made little grooves, so everything kind of attached back and forth, and then put the teeth in. Anyways, while I'm waiting to get my stuff out of the oven there, because it's just baking, and that, I'm just going to quickly paint the bottom. I just figured I'd swirl some paint into it to kind of give it an ocean look about it. Chances are I'm going to wind up covering a lot of this, because I'm also going to add some kind of coral kind of a feel to the background, or the on the ground of it. So right now I'm just going to whip that in there nice and quick, nothing too special, and that will make for a nice beautiful blue ocean. There you are. Okay, upper teeth are going to be going in, and also this little piece right here, which the fish actually uses to catch fish with. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to be putting that in and then adding clay to it. What I did was I used thicker wire and then the thin wire. The gauges on that I don't know right off the top of my head, but I used those, and basically that way you can apply the clay to it properly. So I'm going to put the teeth in. I'm going to do that and fast forward so that you can't hear me swear. All right, cool. So, you know when once in a while you have a real freak out and you think to yourself, well, how am I going to do this right? So what I was worried about was putting the teeth in and then being able to paint later. So I need the mouth to be black. And then I realized that I have black clay. So I'm just going to put that inside the mouth. So my little brain helped me in getting the right answer. Oh, thank gosh for small miracles. So my mouth problem is now solved. So now I'm going to apply my little lure that the fish uses. All right. And that'll go in there, no problem. And then we're going to apply some eyes, which I'm going to pop in here and you can take a look. And then I'm going to throw a little bit of clay around just to make sure that they stay in place. And then it's oven time. Oh, that one piece is way too big. Okay, so here we are. We got the eyes in. Look, 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 right? These are the little glass eyes that I used, and they are the yeah. Look at this. I'm talking to myself, but look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Check it out. Oh, this is looking good. So I'm going to add a tiny little bit of clay just right there, just to keep it in place, and then that's it. And then, like I said, it is oven time. Woohoo! Okay, guys. So put it in the oven and did the old cookie, and things are looking good. So now I am going to paint it, and I am going to do it in a greeny black base, and then I will highlight it after that. So I painted him black, which looks good. Right now, what I'm going to do is my base. I am going to add coral and stuff like that to give it a real nice sense of a little ocean situation. So he's looking really good. I'm very happy with everything. And where the black is on the eye, don't worry about that. You can just scrape that off later once it gets dry. If you're not sure what's going on here, I'm actually putting liquid Sculpey on. Just to make something a little bit different, so when it bakes it'll have kind of a different look about it. I added some little jewel things that I bought, and then I basically just took the liquid I took the liquid Sculpey and I added it in, and then little places I would just drop the beads in there, and then I'm going to cook it again, and it'll wind up adhering, right? So it kind of gives a nice little under the sea kind of a look. Oh my gosh, I just said that. All right, it's time to paint the fish. Now the paint I'm going to use is this yellow neon. What I'm going to do there is I'm going to mix it with the black green that I had earlier, and then after I've done that, I'm going to then reapply it again with the yellow neon. So it kind of gives like more depth into the situation. Alright guys, I have done my painting. I think my fish looks beautiful. He's looking ferocious. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Right? Oh, yeah, you're going to like that. And I'm going to show you guys a side view when it's onto the pedestal with the coral and that. It's going to look really sweet. So get ready for that. Oh, yeah. And then there's a little treat to go with that. Swim, swim, swim. Oh, yes. All right, guys. We have the final reveal. Take a look. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is looking good. Look at the tail. They just wave it by you. Oh yeah. Big fish sitting on the bottom of the ocean. Just waiting for food, right? And there's the little glowy part right there. Oh yeah, right there. The tiny little glowy part there. Then what happens is, little fish swims along, goes, hey, I'm gonna eat that, and boom! Next thing you know, it's gone. The anglerfish. Oh yeah. You are beautiful. Scary too. Big surprise! It glows. Just like the real anglerfish. I got some glowing clay and used it to make the eyeballs glow, the teeth glow, and the little lure. So, I hope you enjoyed looking at the anglerfish and how it lures its prey in. It was a lot of fun to make. And just remember, be cool like a big bull moose, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.